Okay, so to cook my pasta, I'm going to have 2 pounds of ground turkey. I have the vodka penne, 1 pound. I have the vodka sauce. I'm going to use bell pepper, 1 lemon, 2 tomatoes, 1 onion, thyme, cilantro, and Italian parsley. And then I'll add the rest as I go along. Okay, I cut up all the onions. I cut up the tomato, the bell pepper. I have the lemon cut in half. And then at the end, what I'm going to add is the cilantro, the thyme, the Italian parsley, and I have some dill that'll go right after the pasta is cooked because you always add that at the end, otherwise it'll lose the flavor and texture. Okay, I have the olive oil in medium. I have the turkey. I'm gonna lower a little bit. I'm gonna cook the turkey first, and then I'll add the onion, bell pepper, tomatoes, and I'll go on gradually adding all the ingredients. Today was a big day for the Mexicans because today is the day of the Guadalupe, is the Virgin that they pray to, and it gives them a lot of good health, and they ask for wishes, and she grants them. So it's a big day in Mexico, La Guadalupe, La Virgencita de Guadalupe. Okay, as you can see, I have a white selection here to come inside this pot, and I'm going to start with the salt. I'll put half a tablespoon. You could always add later a little bit more. Some people don't like salty foods. Half a teaspoon. I have black pepper. Put some of that. I have adobo, which is a complete seasoning. These are all the flavors mixed together. This is going to make it delicious. I have complete seasoning. Another brand. I have oregano. I'm going to add some garlic powder, because I usually add the garlic heads, but I didn't have any. I have some cooking wine, pour some of that. And cumin seeds, this is the one I got from India. I'm going to put some of those there, a little bit. I have capers. And I have olives. This is going to get these flavors concentrated in this pot, and it's going to be great. Just gradually you add them, and you make a nice, great meal. Okay. Then I have, this is the bay leaf that I bought in India. This is how big they are. It's not a regular bay leaf like we have here. And the smell is incredible. Really good. I'm going to throw that in here as an experiment to see if it makes it taste better, because Indian food is my favorite. And I have the Goya, Sazon Goya. This will make it turn color. It'll make it turn red. Sazon Goya. Si el Goya tiene que ser bueno, from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican product from our beautiful Puerto Rico. See how nice it's coming along? So what I do is, instead of boiling, sometimes boiling the pasta and then you throw away the water, what I do, I create this meat here with sauce. And I'll add the jar of sauce and then water and let that cook and simmer. And then at the end, you know, when the meat is all cooked and it's nice and hot, then you pour in the pasta and you cook it. You cover it up and leave it on low, put some olive oil, and then you don't have to go through that process of boiling the pasta, throwing away the water, and then putting it in the pot. It goes directly in here. So I'm gonna add this jar of vodka sauce. You know, I tried it before in many recipes and it's wonderful. My spouse loves this. I'm gonna pour all this in here. And I'll put 1 cup of water. I usually put it inside a jar to get all the residue. And you shake, close it up, shake and bake, baby boomer, shake and bake. Get everything else in there, and you pour it. You see, you get everything out, you get your money's worth. For those who like to save money. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook for about half an hour on medium low to cook those flavors together and get them to know each other. Cook that wonderful, delicious vodka sauce mixed in with the meat. And then later on, I will add the pasta. All right, the sauce has been cooking for about half an hour. I'm going to add the pound of penne pasta now. And let this cook in low heat. So you don't need to boil it and strain the water and go through all that trouble, because pasta softens up with the temperature, hot temperature. So why go through all this boiling process, straining process, when you can just make a nice sauce as long as it has enough liquid to cook the pasta. So this is another way I cook the pasta. I do the same thing with spaghettis. You open up the box of spaghetti and then you just toss it there, and that's it. And before you know it, you'll have really nice, thick sauce, exciting flavors to come about your palate. So the last thing I have to do, I'm going to pour in some olive oil for now. Little olive oil. And then these are the ingredients at the end. I got them all lined up for you to add this at the end and have a great meal. Now tomorrow when my spouse gets up, lunch is going to be ready. All I have to do is get up in the morning, make Cuban coffee, serve the lunch, make breakfast, and that's it. You're out of here. Now it's been 45 minutes. The pasta looks delicious. And I'm going to add the cilantro. I'm going to add the thyme. Italian parsley, which smells incredibly delicious, and the dill. I'm going to mix it in a little bit, and then I'll let it cook for a little while, like about 10 more minutes, and all its flavor will concentrate, and it looks incredibly delicious. Look how nice that looks. Isn't that great? All the mixed in colors. So let it sit here and then I'll show you the finished product in a nice presentation. Okay, pasta's ready. I am going to serve it for my YouTubers, my beautiful, beautiful, loyal YouTubers, on a silver platter. Look how nice this is. On a silver platter for my babies. Oh my God, it smells incredible. When are you guys gonna come over and eat? I'll gather all my YouTubers, set up a long table in the backyard with a nice white tablecloth and mariachis or violins playing, so you could enjoy my meal. Now you could add any cheese of your choice. In this case, I have Romano Parmesan. I'm gonna put some of that Romano Parmesan. Oh my God. You know, I left work today at 8:30 and I said I'm gonna cook a meal for my YouTubers. And do you know what time it is? I left at 8:30 p.m. and it is 2:26 a.m. and I'm cooking for my YouTubers because it's all about you, and I have to get up at 4:15. Hello. Isn't that loving what you do? I always say when you love what you do, nobody's gonna take it away from you. Never. Now, when I was young, I was very naive, very quiet, didn't say a word at work. I was 20 years old back in 1982 when I started the hospital. I was the youngest one, and now I'm the oldest one because all those people left. And I've been there 36 years at the hospital. And they always say, Garcia, you always have a story to tell. And I say, yes, because, you know, there's nothing more nicer in life than experience. My brother and I, Luis Garcia, always said the same thing. There's nothing nicer in life than having your experience and sharing it with others. So since I always have a story to tell, or I have something to tell you, an advice, which I like to share in every video that I have, the one for tonight is don't underestimate people. Never underestimate people, because you never know. Even if it's someone outside waiting for you to give them money, homeless, because you don't know what past they had. They probably had a good life with a family, and they lost the family, lost job, everything. So never underestimate. I learned that a long time ago. And for the friends at work that ask me, well, why do you always cook that pasta with that vodka sauce? Doesn't that make you drunk? I said, no, honey. Pasta, vodka sauce doesn't do anything. I think it's just a name, because what makes you drunk is the wine. Cheers. This is Chef Garcia from Hollywood. To you with all my love. Forever and ever. Have a good life. Have a nice Christmas. Nice New Year's with good health. And enjoy with your beautiful family. Make the best of it. P.S. In case you're wondering, the time there says 8:20, and I told you it's late at night. That clock's battery's dead, honey. This is 2:50 a.m. Okay? Capiche? Bye. Love you.